and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abisola Praise. I film about faith, lifestyle and everything in between. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe to this channel, I beg you guys. Please like this video and share with your friends. So today I'm just going to be coming out here and talking about the things that I have noticed with my generation and making mention of things that happened in the past year. Was just because, you know what, I've had it. Okay, I was in church a few Sundays back, and drama ministers were ministering very powerful Sunday. Okay, very powerful drama. Okay, practically they're talking about academic excellence and stuff, and how you can actually do all of this with the help of the Holy Spirit and all of that. So this brother right in front of me, yeah, he's saying, okay, so they say that you should pray, yeah, then you should obey, then you should study. Like, we're about to write exams, so they are making mention of these things, yeah. So they're saying pray, obey and study. So the guy is not like, no, he's even shouting from his seat and saying that no, that he wasn't like aggressive, but he's a youth, so you know how we usually like joke around with things like this, yeah. So he's like, no, that that's not what the Bible said. That the Bible said faith without works is dead. Practically, he was saying that you have to study first, then obey. So he now turned it from POS to SOP: study, obey, and pray. And I'm like, look. So I was actually very pissed off because that doesn't make any sense at all. First of all, you come to church, you now decide that you're going to sit down under administration, and because you feel like you know the Bible a lot, you now decide that you want to come and be cursing in nuisance in the house of the Lord. It just didn't make sense to me. I was actually very furious about it, and with other things that had just happened like consecutively over the weeks, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to come out here and just say what my own 2 cents is. Okay, so I've had it up to here with memes and jokes that I see on Instagram, that I see on Twitter most especially, and WhatsApp status and a lot of it. Now I get it, this is the Gen Z generation. We get to joke around with a whole lot of things. I mean, we are making so much exploits and excelling a lot, but we tend to joke with so many things that are not supposed to be joked with. And like, sometimes I can't even find the humor in it. I mean, I see people laughing and making a whole lot of fuss about these things, but I don't find the humor in it. I'm not as uptight as this video might be making me seem. I actually have a lot of flaws and I have a lot of mistakes, but I know where to draw the line and all, and I know that a whole lot of things are just funny, like it's just for the jokes of it, but a number of things are not for the jokes of it. Especially, I'm here to actually talk about religion, Christianity to be exact. A lot of things are not to be joked about. There's some things that you should leave as sacred as they should be. A whole lot of images and jokes about Jesus and what he looks like and a whole lot of things. Now I get it. It's just cruise, it's just jokes and all, but some of these things are too extreme, and it just doesn't sit right. I'm very sure it doesn't sit right with God, because if it would not sit right with me as just a normal person, a normal Christian that is not even totally holy, yeah. So I'm very sure it cannot sit right with God. Amongst a whole lot of people, I actually asked a number of people about these things, and it just didn't make sense to them. So I just didn't want to think that, oh, it cannot be only me that is feeling this way. I get it, we tend to joke about a whole lot of things. The nation is hard, a whole lot of things are hard, so everybody's looking for things that is going to make them laugh. But let's just leave religion and Christianity out of it. Christianity, Islam, let's leave all of these things out of it. Okay, let's the things that are sacred be sacred, the things that are holy be holy. Let it not be touched. Let's just leave it that way. The Bible said this, no problem, go by it, for goodness sake. A whole lot of things are like taken for granted, I know. And now this is not even to say that I'm not even preaching that you should give your life to Christ or anything, no. Please give your life to Christ. I beg you. Jesus is coming very soon. Okay, but that is not what I'm talking about right here. I am talking about the fact that things that you see, you don't even have to be a Christian. The fact that you've not given your life to Christ does not mean that you should actually keep joking about things that are not supposed to be joked with. Okay, so let's just leave it be. I don't know where this is going. I don't know how this is going to be perceived, but this is my own sense, and I'm not apologetic about things that are going on. There's a lot of kidnapping, there's a lot of murder in the country. That is so unfortunate, and it is so sad that people are going through all of these things. But let's be careful to associate these things to humanity and not Jesus. Humanity hurts us, but Jesus did not. Jesus actually loves us. I think I saw this post somewhere. I would try to look for it and probably insert the picture or something. But basically, it is saying that a whole lot of things are happening, but humanity is what is hurting us and not Jesus Christ. So when you decide to ascertain these things to, oh, Christians are doing this, oh, this is what is going on, oh, and there's a Jesus that is supposed to love us, that is just wrong. Okay, for example, let's just say that, okay, a 5-year-old child goes out with his parents or her parents, mother or father, regardless, and probably the father is watching over the child, but one way or the other, something happens and the child falls down and bruises his knee. Probably the child is even playing and moving around and the child bruises his knee. Doesn't mean the fact that the father or the mother was there doesn't mean that the father or mother doesn't love them. No, it doesn't mean these things. It actually just means that things can happen, but the father or the mother is there to actually carry the child, nurse the child back to health. Okay, and actions have consequences. When actions have been put up in the air, there has to be consequences that comes with this action. Now, I'm not saying that innocent people are not hurt. Oh my god, a whole lot of innocent people are hurt. I know, but that does not mean that Jesus still do not love us as a person, as people, unless he would not have come to die for us. But basically, the point is, there's a lot of things that humanity do to hurt us, and that does not mean that Jesus does not love us. He actually saves us from a whole lot of things that we do not know. Okay, so if we're blaming politicians, if we're blaming our friend that hurt us, if we're blaming our parents that did something bad to us, if we're blaming strangers that hurt us, or bad people, basically, Jesus really has nothing to do with it. If you actually run to him, he would actually make you feel better and whole. Another thing is judging people by their appearances. Oh my god, I feel like that is very unfair and very I don't know. But the point is, why would you judge someone? Probably the person has another color of hair that is not black on their head, and in your mind, because you are a Christian, you feel like, oh, this person is not a Christian, is not as Christianly as myself. Or you might not even be a Christian. Yeah, I've seen a number of people, or I've heard a number of people that are not Christians, but they're like, if a Christian walks up to me now and tells me to give my life to Christ, and they have colored hairs, they are wearing armless, they are wearing trousers as girls, and oh, I'm not going to listen. Jesus, who made you the judge of everything holy and everything unholy? For goodness sake, the Bible said to do everything moderately, decently, and in order. Okay, that's, of course, that's not in the same verse, but I like to put it together because moderately, decently, and in order, they're almost in the same family. Okay, so I like to put it together. And for goodness sake, nobody made you the judge of anything. And the fact that you're a Christian does not mean that someone else that is a Christian, that is wearing makeup and is doing a whole lot of things, that does not mean the person is less of a Christian. Trust me, the person might even be better. Okay, the person might even be more of a Christian than you are. Now, this is not to put anything on a scale. Yeah, this is just to say that it is the heart that matters. And of course, yes, appearances speak a lot. That is why the Bible said, do things moderately, do things decently and in order. Now, if the color of my hair is a particular kind of color, but it is moderate and it is in line with my faith, then I'm good. Jesus actually said that let it be unto you according to your faith. Now, it might seem like that was not the context that Jesus Christ was talking about, but for goodness sake, the Bible is clear to us. It's clear as day. So the fact that you come across someone with colored hair, with double piercings, with really nice clothes, does not mean that the person is anything less than a Christian. My belief, my faith, is that I'll do everything moderately, decently, and in order. If I'm going to wear clothes that would not reveal sensitive parts of my body, I'm going to look good enough, and I'm going to do whatever I please with myself. So far, I am not crossing the boundary of doing things moderately. And one last thing, feeling the need to control people's choices. I had this experience with a friend of mine recently. He said something that my first response was to attack, which I was so sorry for, because oh my god, that was very, 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 very insensitive of me. But then I thought of it, why do I feel like what is my own choice, what my own decision is what someone else's own should be? So your faith, as like I said before, let it be unto you according to your faith. Whatever is your conviction, whatever is your faith, do it for yourself, and not because any other person is going to judge you. Let's stop judging people. Seriously, let's stop judging people's choices, their needs to do things at particular time. It is just wrong. Oh my god, leave people to do their things. People have different decisions to make. Even God does not interfere with people's wills and decisions. He tells you what to do. If you do not want to do it, that is your will. He gave us free will, okay? So it is left for you to use your free will in line with what God's word is, in line with what God's commandment is. And if anybody decides not to do that, that is for you. I got really good counsel from different people when I did what I did, which was like super wrong, and it is there for me. Oh, I don't like what I'm so sorry. This is what I think, but I am not interfering with what your faith and what your belief dictates for you. Okay, I have come to the end of this video. Please, 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 I beg you guys, let us reduce the jokes and the cruise on certain religious things. Okay, things that are sacred should be left sacred. So thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk. I hope this video was not so serious, okay? But I hope you learned a thing or two. If you have anything to add, please comment down in the comment section. I would love to read it. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please comment in the comment section, subscribe, and please share with your friends. Until my next video, bye bye.